Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and beautiful viewers across the World Wide Web. We are back with another tour in Baltimore, Maryland. Right now we're driving down Pennsylvania Avenue on the 1000 block of Pennsylvania Avenue. We're like located on what seems to be the western part of the Baltimore city. We're on Pennsylvania Ave traveling northbound. So what we're gonna do is just zigzag through the neighborhoods. I don't have any place in specific where I'm trying to see. I just want to see some of the random neighborhoods. We're at Pennsylvania and Dolphin Street. We got a Dolphin Street in Philly, except it's spelled different. D-A-U-L-P-H-I-N. Here it's like the dolphin, the animal. We got police officers on my right. We got a little girl's bike tipped over, and then we got another police officer on my right. Looks like we got like an apartment complex on my left-hand side. Passing Royal Underground Railroad at Fate and Pennsylvania Ave, 1400 block of Pennsylvania Ave. I think I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here, next to the Uptown Courts. I can keep going straight, but I'll probably make a left here and then just start zigzagging. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Every thumbs up helps send the notifications out to other viewers, and it helps the video get recommended to new potential subscribers. As always, share your thoughts, share any knowledge, share any memories that you have about this neighborhood in the comment section so that other viewers who watch from the other side of the globe can read your comments and engage with you. All right, we got some 3-story homes to my left-hand side. Abandoned homes back to back, and on my right, abandoned. There's a few that look to be lived in, but most of them are abandoned. We're on Argyle Ave, Lafette and Argyle Ave. Got a few lots over here on my left, a few lots on my right. We got 2 homes on my left, nice red bricks. On Myrtle Ave, West Lafette Ave, and the 1400 block of Myrtle. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here on the 1400 block of Myrtle Ave, and then we'll just wrap our way around this neighborhood. Remember, I'm not from B-more, so I'm trying to do my best to give you guys a little taste of the area, but I gotta remember where my point of orientation is at. I'm not using a map, I'm not using a GPS. I'm just driving randomly through different blocks, so I have to remember where I'm facing periodically. I'll try to tell you guys, what block we're on. We got the U.S. Postal Service person on my right-hand side. They just walked inside the building to deliver some mail. Look at a couple abandoned homes. These are 3-story abandoned homes with 3 windows wide. That's nice. Abandoned's on my left, too. Now, the only upside about that guy doing deliveries on this block is that there's not many houses, so he probably has to walk through, like, what, 2, 3, 4 houses that are being lived in, and then, boom, he just, did his whole little strip. Make this right-hand turn right here. Got a couple of bandos, a couple houses that are good. Got some gentlemen right here on my right-hand side, I guess, looking through some items. A bunch of trophies. Somebody threw away a bunch of trophies, and those guys were picking them up. The historic Upton Mansion on my left-hand side. That's what we just passed. Upton, the Upton Mansion. We got a beautiful church on my left-hand side. I'm gonna make a right here. We're on the 800 block of Landvale. Past some Virginia tags. Now we pass some Michigan tags. Abandons on my left. Got a nice church right there in North Fremont and Lafayette. We'll make this right-hand turn right here, passing the Macedonia Baptist Church on my left-hand side. I'm gonna go straight and then I'm gonna make a left. We're gonna pass Myrtle Ave, traveling 20 miles an hour. Let's make this left on Argyle Ave. Now turning on the 1400 block of Argyle Ave. Look at these houses on my left. Abandoned, boarded up, abandoned. Look at the 2 that got the structure. A whole bunch of 2x4s. I gotta move out the way. It's a 2-way street. But there was a whole bunch of 2x4s there holding up the building from falling. I guess it has major structural damage. A lot of them look gutted out, meaning they don't have no walls, no windows, no ceilings. It's just like framework on the inside. We have what looks to be apartments and or affordable housing coming up. On my right hand side, I got some nice little brick buildings. On my left, we got some nice little brick buildings. We got a rest in peace memorial right here on my left hand side. He passed away in 2014. Wow, and we're in 2021. Abandoned houses on the left and on the right, and in between some of them abandoned houses, you'll see some houses that are actually lived in. We're now approaching Pitcher Street. I can make a left, I can make a right. I'm gonna make this left on Pitcher. It's a do not enter in front of us. 600 block of Pitcher. There's a bulldozer on my right. Looks like it's laying down a foundation for I don't know what. Some of these houses have backyards with like a little walkway. I wouldn't really call it an alley. It's more like a walkway. I got some nice murals right here on my right hand side. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on Fremont Ave. Nice mural right there on my left hand side. It looked like there was a pimp. It looked like there was a pimp. If not, somebody spray painted a beard on the females. Mural. Look at on my right. It's one of them scooters that I see everywhere. I'm gonna make this left right here. On North Fremont and Winchester, passing North Carlton Street. Make this left right here on, what's this, Carrollton Ave. It's a 2-story block, and right off the back, I see dozens of abandoned houses on my left and on my right. I know that runs down the property value to your home. Like if you have a really nice home, like some of these houses are probably really nicely kept. Look on my left. There's some more being held up by 2x4, and it was burnt. I know if you have nice property value, or in this case, a nice property where you try to put value into it, renovate it, restore it, rehabilitate it, bring it back to life, you're not gonna get the peak dollar for your property because your whole block is abandoned. So as a homeowner, that must be harsh. Because I'm sure some people do care about their homes, you know what I mean? All right. We got a church on my right that looked at abandoned, and plenty of other abandoned homes. Passing Smithson Street, the 1200 block of Smithson. We're now approaching Mosher Street. This is West Carrollton Ave, the 900 block. We got a B with honey. See it? It's painted on the right-hand side. I've been seeing a lot of nice paintings and murals and stuff. This block got trees. That's pretty cool. At least they got trees. The trees give it some life, give it some character. Rest in peace, Parker, on my left-hand side. There's a little mural out there for him. Rest in peace, buddy. That sucks. Let's make this right-hand turn on the 1100 block of Lafayette Ave. Says no turn on red. School days only 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a school day, but I don't know if they do homeschooling here or they do public school. I think everything's still homeschool, right? I should be able to make it all right. Let's see if we get pulled over. Like, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, my bad, dog. We got a house that looks like it's for sale or lease on my right hand side. Look at these stones on my left hand side. Look at these 3-story homes on my right. Now these aren't abandoned, but they look like apartments. Up there's one that's abandoned right at the end. They look like apartments. Lafayette and North Carey Street. About to make this right hand turn. Oh, we got a classic car. I'm gonna make this left hand turn. Look at this classic car. Done dictated where I'm gonna go, cause I'm following the classic car. Y'all know I be looking at them cars, son. North Carey Street. That's the S&C. What's it? Up top it says everything sheer dollar store, a clothing outlet. And it says something else on the bottom. It looks like a corner store. Look, we got a couple bandos on my right. these buildings, the stylization of the front, like the brickwork, beautiful. Beautiful style and attention to detail. Look at this classic. It says, say no to drugs. That's a dragster. That joint got the fat drag. What was that, a Pontiac? Was it a Trans Am? Fire? No, I don't know what that was. That was definitely a Pontiac. Lansville. Well, maybe y'all can help me. If it wasn't a Pontiac, let me know. But it was definitely a drag car because it had the wheelie bar and it had the super duper wide slicks. These houses are nice. Really nice. 3 windows wide, 3 stories high. Probably not like in the best shape, but they're definitely nice. I actually like the way that they look. I bet you people from over here, they're probably used to it, so they don't really care about like how they look. They probably like, tune, these Johns is regular to us, dog. But hey, that's how it is when I'm in Philly and I do my Philly tours. People see my Philly neighborhood tours and they be like, man, some people hate the neighborhoods in Philly. Some people like the way they look and they say, I love the historical, you know, row home brick look. And I'll be like, what? But I was born and raised here, so I'm used to it. So that's probably how it's gonna have the effect to Baltimore residents. If they watch this, they're gonna go, come on, yo, like these Johns look regular. But yeah, I think some of them look really nice. Like this little 2-story home right here on my left, it got 3 windows up top. We got stuff like that in Old City. Like in Old City, and that's our more historical section of Philly, like our more historical neighborhoods. We got those 3 windows wide buildings. We're on Mosher, on Calhoun and Mosher. I'm about to make this left-hand turn right here on Riggs Ave. Allow this bus to go by. Maryland Department of Transportation. We got SEPTA. They got that. NV. I wonder what NV means. Is NV the route? Or does NV mean something else? We're passing Coupe Street. Somebody be out here and they ain't afraid of the code. They be blistering winter. And they be like, bro, where your code at? I be like, what code? What you talking about? What code? Because they on Coupe Street. Get it? Get it? No, you don't get it? No, I got to rewrite that joke. Dang it. Look at that building on my right-hand side. The whole facade is like just standing and the roof is gone. It's just the walls and the roof missing. Just the front. And I won't be surprised if the walls aren't just brick from the other buildings next door to it. Probably ain't got no floors and nothing. Look at this block. Nice and tall. Passing Mosher on N Stricker Street. All right, I'm gonna slow down. I had cars behind me, y'all. So if some blocks it looks like I'm, doing 20, 25, that's because there's cars behind me. Wow, bandos back to back, 3-story joints. There's a little stand right here on my right where homie trying to make, make a living. Try to get bread somehow to feed the fam. So he was selling some type of clothes. We're on Lafette, N Stricker and Lafette. That'd be North Stricker and Lafette. 900 block of North Stricker. We got a fire station right here on my left-hand side. Baltimore Fire Station. Baltimore City of, what city? Fire Department, 150th anniversary. On Lafayette and Gilmore. Got a little Leslie's Towing on my left-hand side. And Regal Drug, beer, wine, liquors, grocery on my right-hand side. Beauty supplies, patient medicine, or patent medicine, wine. That's weird to have beer and liquors with medicine. That's like going to Rite Aid and finding beer. It's like completely opposite. You don't want to go buy pills and then drink beer with the pills. That's how you know what I mean? You overdose. Yo, these are all bandos. On my left and on my right. A lot of bandos, back to back. That's crazy. I wonder what they're going for. I wonder what these bandos are going for. Another rest in peace memorial on my left. I'm gonna allow these cars to go because this is their hood, so I'll give them the right of way. Y'all know I'll be a Philly and I'll be giving people the right of way, so I ain't gonna change that when I'm here in Baltimore. I always give respect to the fellow drivers. Not many people do that. Look at these little 2 stories on my left. They're 3 windows wide, and the crown has so much detail. The crown to the roof, there's so much detail. Laborman Cleaners. Gilmore and Riggs. I'm gonna cross over. We got a church on my left-hand side. St. Luke United Methodist Church. Wow, 2 stories on my left, 3 stories on my right. A nice mixture. Then we got 3 stories on my left with porches. The ones on my right don't have porches. Then we got 2 stories on my left with porches. One was boarded up. Passing Winchester Street. Now we're approaching Lawrence Street. 1600 block of Lawrence. We got a basketball court on my left. We got a park on my right, like a playground. Delano Court. It looks like we're passing some type of apartment complex. Got a little speed bump right here. Yeah, it's like a little project, apartment complex, affordable housing set up on my left. On my right, you got them 3-story wide homes, 3-story high. If that's a home, yeah, I think it is a home because homie just standing at the doorway like he chilling. Yo, if they're homes and they're not if they're homes and they're not apartments, them Johns are big. Them Johns are crazy compared to our row homes, our 3-story row homes. And I thought our 3-story row homes was popping. Let's make this left on Pressman. Yeah, yo. This windshield is busted on my right. Might smash the windshield. The glorious Fillmore Homes Community. Is it Fillmore or Gilmore? Fillmore, I can't see because the first letter is covered. North Mount Street. 1500 block of North Mount Street. I'm gonna make this right, and we're just gonna keep flowing with it. Little homie right here. It's OG. Look like he just came from work. He got his work boots, his work uniform. Look like he does some type of contracting, masonry, something. Cause his sweater, his hoodie had like bricks. Some guy laying bricks, so he might be a bricklayer. I got a hiccup. My bad. This eagle and the panther on my left is dope. That's hot. And the tiger is called the Tay Chu Newman Market. Looks like it's closed. There's another rest in peace memorial on my right. Yo, I've done passed through so many rest in peace memorials since I've been in Baltimore, yo. I've been passing rest in peace memorials all crazy. And I've been passing those little scooters all crazy. Those little electric scooters, them things everywhere. I'm surprised I haven't seen many here. They're more around like the city, like the heart of the city or the heart of downtown. But I've been passing them things like crazy. I'm surprised I haven't seen all the dirt bikes yet. I haven't seen no dirt bikes yet. This is the dirt bike capital. I have yet to see some dirt bikes. There's the news right here on my right hand side. Okay, we about to come out in their broadcast. Subscribe to Tune 215, y'all. We came out in their broadcast and said, no, they ain't even hear me. But yeah. Yo, look at these houses right here. Look at the front of the crowns. They're rounded. First of all, the front facade, the facade, the front of the building is rounded off. And then the rooftops, you see how there's like a cone right here on the corner? Looks like some Disney World stuff. Willie that Joe. Yay, Willie that Joe. We gotta be more Willie. Yeah, young boy, you got that John, dog. What's over here? Is it police? Is it like, why they reversing it? Something going down here that I should know about? I'm gonna make this right because over there it looks like it's closed off. But I'm gonna make this right on Westwood Ave. There's a nice mural right here on my right hand side. I don't think y'all can see it because it's so far off to my right. But yeah, we call it Willie. But I'm surprised that we haven't got a pack of dirt bikes yet. Because every time I'll be on the World Wide Web, Beemore is known to have some of the largest packs of dirt bikes. Yo, there's no pack like a Beemore pack. Yo, and listen, they be riding down here like it's legal. like you allowed to ride dirt bikes. And they be in the deepest packs. The cops don't even really, check them all crazy. Like in Philly, like they might mess with you a little bit depending on how big your pack is. Sometimes I admit it, in Philly the cops don't even follow the packs. They just look at them depending on the size. And it depends on the cop too. Like a rookie cop versus a veteran cop versus, it depends on what area of the city you at too. If you're in North Philly, South Philly, West Philly, Northeast, you know what I mean? But let's make this left right here. We're on North Cary, the 1700 block of North Cary. Passing, what? Allegheny, but it's spelled different. North Carolina, Allegheny. Yo, we got an Allegheny. Yo, that Allegheny over here is puny. It's so tiny. Our Allegheny is huge. Wide street, and it's a main avenue. Here, it was just like a little street, and it was spelled different. They also had a dolphin just like us, but it was spelled different. Now look at these 3 stories right in front of us. And all I see is bandos. They're abandoned 3 stories. Yo, they grilling on my left. They got the grill out, about to cook. Barbershop right in front of us. Look, there's a barbershop in between those bandos. 1612. It's a barbershop. Yo, what's this? I'm gonna make a left and protect. Oh, there's like cops over here. Like, what's up with this? Oh, there's like a whole accident thing all over here. I'm about to make a left just so I can show y'all. I'm probably get a ticket for this. The cop behind me probably gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Because there's a cop behind me. But I just wanted to show y'all this. Look at this. See, I'm taking risks for y'all because the cop behind me could be like, "You ain't see the ambulance? You ain't see the police?" Matter of fact, I'm about to make a left right here. I can make a left. Look at this. It's Gucci. I'm gonna make a left right here. Look at what happened. A car accident. Oh, we caught a car accident, y'all. Oh, this joint crazy. Oh, that joint crazy. Little car accident right here at King Grocery Mart. Wow, what are the odds? Completely unplanned. They didn't just have a car accident for us. They ain't say, "Oh, 215 in town. Let's bang out." No, that joint was natural. All right. We crossing Westwood Ave, the 1700 block of Westwood Ave. Actually, we just came from Westwood. Now I remember. You remember? That's the mirror on my left that I want y'all to see. We came from right in front of us, but coming down. So I'm gonna make this right on Westwood Ave. We were just on North Mount. Oh, they got a nice picture on my right, a mural with people wheeling. I wonder if we passed it already and I ain't point out. I think we did pass it. Passing Bruce Street. They had a nice mural and they had a bunch of kids wheeling pedal bikes and it looked like a dirt bike, but it was like the silhouette. The silhouette, if you guys don't know what the definition of a silhouette is, it's like the black shadow. Like, you know, it's hard to describe. A silhouette is a black shadow. So instead of seeing the car in detail, you see a black shadow of a car. Instead of seeing a person standing, you'll see the black shadow. For example, here's a good example of a silhouette. Look at your shadow. When the sun is shining high and you see your shadow on the sidewalk, that's a silhouette. They're like, "No, but it's a shadow." But you just said it was a shadow. But that's an example, you know what I mean? It's like a black outline of what you're looking at. 1800 North Fulton. I can go right, I can go straight, I can go left. Damn, I got so many options. I'm gonna go right on the 1800 block of North Fulton. And then I'm gonna bang this left right here on North Ave. I think on my right is where the accident was at. But I'm gonna bang this left right here. We got Oxford Tavern on my right hand side. We got a mini market across the street. We got the numbers game, lottery and liquors and medicine. Yo, they scheming, putting liquor spots in all medicine places. Like, how'd that work? Tobacco and grocery on my right. How'd that work together? That don't work together. I'm sorry. Like, my brain doesn't want to come. Yo, the boy at the door dancing. Yo, bro, I hope you see this one day. See you dancing at the door. Right at that tobacco grocery shop. He over there like dancing and all of that. Yo, what they giving out here? They giving out free food or something to like people from the neighborhood? It looks like it. We're on North Ave. It looks like they're giving out free food. Fulton Ave and North Ave. I'll make this left hand turn. Yeah, they're giving out sodas or something to these people right here. Cups of soda. Oh, she dancing too. She getting it. All right, make this left hand turn. Green light. Skirt, skirt. Oh yeah, they giving out like drinks. It's like a van. Oh, it's a church van. Hased World Mission Center. They're giving out food to the people that's just sitting on the curb. That's what's up. The accident is behind us. I can go right, I can go straight, I can go left. Yo. So many options, y'all. Alright, 1 South, 40 West. All types of auto insurance. A lot of these buildings are abandoned though. Driving school on my right hand side. Quality instruction at an affordable price. Should I go left? Should I go straight? Should I go right? I can't go right, so I either go straight or I go left. I didn't have my left signal on, so let me just go straight, because that'd be kind of drawing on me just to put my left signal on last minute. I'm gonna go right though on the next corner. So I might as well put it on now. You're supposed to put your signal on 100 feet before, passing Appleton Street. You're supposed to put your signal on 100 feet before you get to an intersection. So always remember that if you can. I'll make this right hand turn on Payson Street or Payson. I see the, what you call them? The cop cameras right here on the pole up top with a blinking blue light right at the top of the pole. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's extending over to the street. There's a blue blinking light. We got Walbrook Market and Deli on my left. Passing Walbrook. This is Walbrook. Wow, Walbrook had a lot of abandoned homes. Let's go around the block. Walbrook had a lot of bandos. I'll make this left-hand turn right here, if I could. Hopefully it's not like a dead end. All right, cool. It's a little block. I haven't seen many of these little blocks in Beemore. I saw a couple, but not many. I see a lot of wide blocks. Yo, these houses on my right got little, both of them, they got like steps, like elevated steps. Some of them, the basements had doors, they're abandoned. This was for sale on my left. Public auction. June 14th. AshlandAuction.com. So it's a young woman with her child. Alright, Pulaski. We can go straight or we can make a left. Or we can go right. I'm gonna go straight and then make a left at the next corner. Just cause I wanted to come down that block with bandos. Ridge and Pulaski Street. Alright, let's cross over. Neighborhood block watchers. There's a sign that reads "Lawbreakers, beware, neighborhood block watchers." I guess they got like a town watch. Look at bandos. Bandos on my right, bandos on my left. Some of these bandos got potential. Like imagine if they want, 10, 15 bands per bando. They want $10,000 per bando. You get a whole block with like bandos. 20 bandos. 10 on the left side, 10 on the right side. They want 10, 15 each. You spend a good $250,000. You buy a whole block and you own the block, dog. Hey, that's when you could say it's my block. People be saying it's my block and you don't even own a home. You just renting. You were born and raised there or something. No, that's the definition of my block. When you buy out the whole block. Yo, look at that. There's another rest in peace set of balloons on my right. It's corny, yo. I don't like seeing that, We've experienced a lot of that in Philly. And I know Beemore was one of the murder capitals of the country at one point. Passing Walbrook. We just was on Smallwood and Walbrook. Now we're on Walbrook. This block has some homes that are being lived in, but it also has abandoned houses in between the homes that are being lived in. There's not many cars on the block. I guess that's because there's not many houses with residents. So at least you ain't got to worry about parking. There's plenty of parking. Parking everywhere. Philly, there ain't no dang parking. Walbrook and North Pulaski. This is the block that I wanted to go through. There's a New Life Temple of Christ Baptist Church on my right-hand side. I wonder how many people go to those churches. There's not many residents. What's service look like? Like 3.5 people? Including the pastor? You know what I mean? You got somebody on the piano. You got somebody, preaching. You got like a person and a half in the audience. Right on my right. The house is falling apart. See, those are expensive rehabs. That's why some people don't buy these rehabs. Walbrook, Market and Deli on my left. But the thing is that I'm on Payson and Walbrook. Go ahead, sir. The mailman has the right of way. This is your hood, man. Some of them be really expensive. Look at that church on my right. It's nice. I saw so many churches like in the heart of the city. Church of the Living God. I really like some of their churches. Some of the churches are dope. Like some of the churches are hot. Some of their churches are very nice. For those of you people who just want me to speak English. Some of their churches are like archaic almost. We got crew cuts on my right. Let me go straight. Whoa, Monte Carlo, go ahead. I want to see your Monte Carlo. My pot guy, that same John. That John was nice. It's in good shape. It was tinted out too. Yeah, so some of the churches are hot. I like the design. Like they're perfect for like movies. Like use that in a movie set. We're on North Fulton Ave, which is also known as Pastor James Wood Way. Got an older gentleman right here walking with his partner. She got some colorful sneaks. They like vans, like colorful vans. I'll make this left right here. Oh, we're back on. Is this the Ave with the accident? It looks like it could have been the Ave with the accident. Does it? No, actually. Where are we at? The Ave with the accident. No, that's behind us. The Ave with the accident. We're on one of the cross blocks though. Oh, this block on my left is closed. Clifton Ave, 1800 block of Clifton Ave and North Fulton Ave. All right. We ain't got a stop sign, so technically it's all right away to keep going. They got stop signs. Florida tags on my right. All right. I'm gonna make this left right here. We're at this crazy intersection, splits up like a Y, like a letter Y. We got Joseph H. Brown Jr. Funeral Home on my left-hand side. I see Red Fox Liquor, Cut Rate Liquor, Cold Beer. There's a whole lot of liquor shops, y'all. There's a whole lot of liquor shops. We got We Fix Flats, a flat tire spot, 20 bucks. Is that 20 bucks for a used tire, or is that 20 bucks for the plug? Because the plug to fix the tire, you can go to AutoZone and get 5 plugs for like $6, and you can fix 5 flats. So they better not be charging 20 bucks for a plug. Or you go on Amazon and you can get like a box of like 30, 40 plugs for like 20 bucks and be fixing plugs for you can start your own little flat fix spot. That's how many plugs you got. Fix everybody flat on your block. Give them a business card. Yo, hit me up if you ever get a flat. I got you, son. Pastor Styles Beauty. I don't make this left right here. Those houses on my right look quite intriguing, but I'm gonna go left. I'm disappointed I haven't seen that one dirt bike. I must be in the wrong section of the city. Where I'm Wayne at? Dirt bike Wayne. Oh, OG Wayne. I think OG Wayne don't like to be called OG Wayne. Well, I'm gonna call him Veteran Wayne, Willie Wayne. Where he and his whole squad at? Where Charlie at? I'm trying to see Charlie pop a couple willies, yo. Now let's cross Monroe Street. I know we probably won't see Chino over here because, you know, Chino is Hollywood now. No, literally, like he's Hollywood now. He like on, getting that bread. And it's crazy because Chino at one point was on the World Wide Web. I think I saw some footage of him many years ago, like 10 years ago, saying, I'm trying to be on YouTube. And now this man is like, he got millions and millions of views on YouTube. He gets paid to Willie. He lives the life. He got a brand new 2021 bike. You know, he's flying on jets, you know, iced out, all because of dirt biking. We're going to drive up North Paisan. Yeah, so that goes to show you, guys, sometimes you got to follow your dreams. Sometimes you can't give up, you know what I mean? Don't give up, never surrender. Like, he's very fortunate. He was one of the fortunate chosen few that made a living out of riding bikes. He was just in that movie that recently came out, you know, Charm City Kings, bike life movie. And he actually came to Philly many years ago and battled, let's make this left on the 2000 block of Clifton Ave. He battled one of our riders from North Philly, Pupo, the King of 95. They both willied the 95 in North Philly. They started off at Beach Street, and Pupo, I think he willied like 13 miles, 14 miles from like the Lehigh exit to like the Franklin Mills exit. And I think that day Chino lost, but yeah, Chino sharp. I ain't even gonna fraud. He's sharp. You can't fraud on somebody that's nice. Like, if it's a nice painting, you can't say the painting is ugly. It's a nice painting, you know? So he's sharp. Like, he's nice on the bike, control, comfortable. He was tiny at one point when he was younger on 450s, and he was abusing them. 450s were next to the 500, one of the biggest bikes. I want to see Chino on a 500. On a CR 500. Now that's the beast right there. That video will go viral. Not saying that his videos didn't already go viral, because Chino Braxton, if you look him up on YouTube, he's one of the most popping people from Beamer, one of the biggest names. And it all started because of a dirt bike. He was once a youngster. Let's make this right here on Ridge Hill Road. He was once a youngster. See, they call this a road, but to me this is a street. This should be Ridge Hill Street. They be calling some of the craziest things roads, lanes, avenues. But yeah, like, Chino, he's sharp. He's really sharp. Now he's a young man. It's crazy because they had I believe, recently they had a female that she was sharp on a bike too, considerably sharp. I think they gave her the nickname the Willie Queen. She was nice on the bike from what I saw. I didn't follow her often to know, you know, her full capabilities, but from the little bit of footage that I saw of her, she was nice, especially for a female. She was killing it. And unfortunately, I think this past year, I think like less than a year ago, she was incarcerated. She got locked up for, I don't know if they found her guilty or not yet, but let's just say she was being accused of stabbing her girlfriend. She killed her girlfriend. And she just got finished doing a movie, dog. Like, you had life paved. Like, she could have probably got casted in other movies in the near future, being a female, you know, who rode bikes. She was from this city. And I don't know if she's still incarcerated. I don't know if she beat the case. But she got booked. And there's a bunch of other riders that, you know, I'm not in tune with the bike life scene like I used to, you know, 9-10 years ago. So I'm sure there's a lot of other underdogs and up-and-coming riders. We're on Pulaski Street, Ridge and Pulaski. I'm gonna make this left on Pulaski. Just make this left. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of other riders that that are sharp just as well, you know? Passing Walbrook Ave. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of other riders that are sick with it, but I'm just not as in tune as I used to be. But much respect to anybody out here who putting on for the city. It ain't easy, man. Picking up a bike ain't easy. People, you know, cause I got a couple classic bike life videos on my page. Make this right here. Like, if you go to my page and you filter my page to most popular, you go to my channel. Then when you know how you organize videos or you filter through them, you filter and you click most popular. You know, there's most the Otis, and then there's most popular, whatever. You click most popular and you'll see it's some bike life videos. And the only representative at the time when I was shooting that major Philly video that came to Philly to ride for B-More, that represented B-More, was Charlie. Small World. We're passing. Did I say Small World? Smallwood. I'm about to say, yo, Small World. We got church on my left, Mount Zion. On my right, we got Brooks Clinton funeral service. But let's just keep on going straight. But yeah. If you see on my page, the only one that came down was Charlie, and he don't like his name to be said Charlie. It's Chylie, Charlie. So yeah, but he's sharp too. He's a viral sensation. Some of their videos were the first few to hit the web and go viral. And go viral like crazy viral. Past Warwick Ave, Coupe State University. I don't even know where I'm going, y'all. I'm just driving. Let's hopefully we get to another hood within the next couple blocks. I could have kept zigzagging through this area, but something just drawed me over here. So let's see what drawed me over here. They got Coupe State University, established in 1900. Wow. So over 120 years ago. Yeah, something told me to come down here, so I'm just coming down here. I don't know, man. Radish Ave, we got the police cameras up top. University store on my left. Blocks on my right. Maybe I can go right here and just start zigzagging through this area. I don't know what part of Baltimore I'm in. I don't know if this is north. I don't know if this is south. I don't know if this is west, east. I lost my point of orientation a long time ago. But that's the beauty of exploring. You know what I mean? Just explore and live life. The world is a map, and you're meant to explore it. So live life. Ashburton Street. New Hope Towers on my right. I can make a right here. I can go straight. I'm gonna go straight because this little block right here doesn't look that entertaining. Bubba's Automotive on my right. That was kind of like a shirt, right? Put a map on it and put the world was meant to explore. I mean, no. Here you go. The world is a map. Explore it, or like something catchy, right? I straight up just designed a shirt. You got a Mercedes on my left that's jacked up. Yo, jacked up Mercedes, missing the rims, missing a whole bunch of parts. So, you know, somebody who owned the Mercedes needed some parts, so they didn't take all the parts. They just took a couple, like rims, bumper, headlights. Yo, there's another car over here jacked up on bricks. This looks like an Odyssey, but it's covered. I'll make this right here. We're on Bradish Ave, Clifton Ave and Bradish Ave. These houses over here don't look that bad. Different stylization compared to the rest that we've seen so far. Oregon tags on my right. Somebody came from Oregon. What's this over here? These yellow tags. Oregon, another set of Oregon tags. The yellow tags is Oregon. I see porches, I see lawns, I see big stones on the porches. They got little awnings. I see an abandoned one passing Walbrook. I see an abandoned one right here. Wow, on my left. It's a shame. And this building on my right looks abandoned. Some M Liquors. We got a couple of people just hanging out here. The craziest part is that there's an overabundance of liquor stores. Yo, North Ave. There's cops over here. Should we go behind the cops? Whatever, right? Let's just go behind the cops. It look like the homies on my right are talking to the cops. Or the cops are talking to them. I should say the cops are probably asking them questions. Baltimore police. For sure, they're going to see my tag and notice that I am not a Baltimore resident. Oh, the homie's drinking a beer. He got an open container. I wonder if the open container is the problem. He got Corona in his hand. Baltimore police. Squad car 159346. License plate BC 2969. A Ford. Couple bandos on my left. I ain't moving any closer. I ain't rushing them, because then you get really close to him, then he think that you rushing him. Let them have their little conversation. It's 4 or 5 individuals out front of the property talking to the officer. Although the officer could park up, he insists on being in the middle of the street. But if he's in front of his property drinking, that shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I know you're not supposed to have an open container, period. You're supposed to keep it like, even if you're going to drink outside, make sure you wrap it up like in a paper bag so they can't see the labeling. You know what I mean? But if it's a party and if he's in front of his house, it shouldn't be that bad. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like the end of the world. I got another vehicle behind me. And there's a rest in peace. Oh, man, another rest in peace memorial right there at the corner. There's a whole bunch of balloons and bottles. That usually signifies somebody passing away, and they usually have a drink for them, for the people that like passed away, like in memory of, you know what I mean? Right here on my right hand side. I'm gonna make this right on Westwood. I don't feel like following this police officer the whole entire strip. But yeah, there was a memorial right there at the corner. That's crazy, yo. I'm seeing a lot of those too. And the thing is, that's most disappointing, heart-wrenching, heartbreaking is, let's make this right here, wherever we're at. On Ashburn? Yeah, this is Ashburn. But the thing that's most heartbreaking is, it'd be like people that look alike killing each other. You know, it's like people that look like me killing people that look like me. You know what I mean? Like young folk killing young folk, urban folk killing urban folk. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Greater New Hope Baptist Church, Inc. I'm gonna go left more. Yeah, man, that's corny, you know? Taking a life ripples through generations. It's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Like, they gotta learn how to talk it out more. I don't know. It sucks, because nowadays, like, people's egos be too high and mighty, where, you know, they can't just walk away from a problem. We're passing Duke Land Street. We got a little youngster on a bike. Pick it up, young boy. Pick it up. Oh, he really did. Listen, the young boy's just holding it down on. He swerved. Ooh, he swerved it. Yeah, the young boy's just holding it down on the pedal bikes. Passing Duke Land Street. There was a couple more young boys on pedal bikes there. I haven't seen a dirt bike yet. Maybe I'm in the wrong part of the city. That's probably why I don't see no like dirt bikes just yet. But yeah, we got Easy Mart on my left hand side, subs and sandwiches. We're passing Poplar Grove. Yeah, man, that's crazy. We're on Longwood Street. I feel like we're on the main avenue. I should probably just like cut. But look, even on the main avenue on my right hand side, look at some of them big 3-story porch homes with raised lawns, with 2 sets of steps to get up to the doorway. There's abandoned homes. Longwood Street. I'm gonna go straight another block. Another block or two, and then I'll zigzag. I'm sure we drove through several neighborhoods. Bowley's Pizza. I could have swore I saw the Bowley's earlier. Highway Christ. Pizza Bowley's. Passing Rosedale. Maybe they got more than one location, right? Because I wasn't on this avenue. Bloomingdale. Yeah, no, I wasn't on this avenue. Passing Bloomingdale. I think we're getting to like the suburban part of Baltimore. I'm gonna make this right here because there's a lot of grass, a lot of trees and stuff. To me, that signifies like you're going to the outskirts of Baltimore. I'm gonna go up another 2-3 blocks, then I'm gonna just bang a right. Bloomingdale Road, 2000 Bloomingdale Road. All right, new traffic pattern ahead. Got them over the head lights. Yeah, we got a home on my left hand side that's singular, it's all by itself. And we got another home up there that's all by itself. So we probably are getting closer towards the suburban communities. I don't know, I'm just guessing. It's just a educated guess. What was that called? That was called a hypothesis. And we're on a hill. I'm on a stick shift vehicle, so I had to pop that clutch quick and give it gas so we didn't shut off. So I'm gonna make this right hand turn up here because I feel like we get into the suburbs. So it's good to know, you know, Bmore does have some nice areas too, like suburban style areas. Windsor Ave, known as Dixon Talley Way, and we're on North Hilton Street. I'm gonna make this right on Windsor Ave. Yeah, because on my left there's a couple suburban style homes, so it definitely does. Like how Philly has, we have the rough parts and we have the cleaner parts. It definitely does have both. Let's make this right here. Hopefully I didn't go up a one way. No, it's a two-way. Cool. Yeah, look, you see how I got like singular homes? I guess that's cool that we caught on the tour too. Like, you know. I'm not talking down on the city because my city isn't perfect. Well, the city I live in isn't perfect because it's not like it's my city. We're on Windsor Ave, 3200 block of Windsor Ave, 2200 block of Elamont. It's not like the city that I live in is perfect, but all I'm doing is I'm highlighting what's already here. You know, it's obvious to the people who live here, but people outside of the city, in different parts of the country, in suburban neighborhoods, in country neighborhoods, people from all different parts of the world, and I was about to say in Baltimore, in the UK, and Switzerland, and Egypt, and Africa, and I got people that watch from all over, surprisingly, from Arabia, from Palestine. There's people who watch from all over. So those people don't know what these cities look like. So this is just putting a magnifying glass on, what should be known, but it's not known. It's like a good old saying that says, if a tree falls on the other side of the earth and makes a noise, do you hear it? Or if a tree falls on the other side of the earth and makes a noise, do you hear it? Is it? I don't even remember the saying. If a tree falls on the other side of the earth, does it make a noise? There you go. I think that was the saying. Like, does it make a noise? If it falls on the other side of the earth and you don't hear it, is it making a noise? I mean, if it's falling, theoretically, it should be making a noise, but you don't hear it, so I don't know. Passing Windsor Ave. This is a downhill. Look at the downhill that we're about to go down. Look at the houses. The houses go down like steps. You see on my left-hand side? Look at the rooftops. This is a downhill. And the mad street work. There's a lot of street work. Instead of saying mad, there's mad street work, but the old folk are like, tune, but speak English. There's a lot of street work, sir, or ma'am. There's a lot of street work. But they like, tune, but keep your streets. Man, these streets is fucked up. Nah. Streets is mangled, dog. The 2200 block of Poplar Grove and Windsor Ave. I'm gonna keep taking this straight down, and then we'll probably eventually make a right to get to the main avenue, probably past the college. I think once we pass the college, the area changed. But this is how it is. Like, if you move to a city, if you move to a town, you gotta explore it to learn it, right? So if I were to explore the city, for a month straight, I'll probably get a good idea of orientation of where things are at. Let's make this right on North Dukeland Street. Not that I'm gonna know the city entirely, like a lifelong resident, but I'll get a chance to like learn, you know, like you got to orient yourself first, and I have no idea where I'm at. I do know that, like, all right, watch this. Let me see if I can get back to the area where I was at, where I started the tour. Let's see if Toon knows where he at. Let's see, we're on the 2800 block of Clifton Ave, crossing over Dukeland. We got a female in all bright pink right there, getting into a vehicular device. A Honda Accord V6 Coupe. Surprisingly enough, the Honda Accord Coupes from the 90s are sought after. Like the 92, the 91, 92. That one's sought after. Passing Dukeland and Walbrook. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Accord Coupe, but I understand why, you know, it's a commodity like the classic cars like the Impala and the Nova and the Chevelles and all them. They all like the coupes. The 4-doors are nice, but they like the coupes. The coupes. Oh, is this a dirt bike? We finally saw a dirt bike. Bike life, but ring. Willie that John dog. He on a Suzuki and RM. It looked like it sounded like a 4-stroke. Yeah, it's a 4-stroke. Oh, he dancing it. Oh, he doing footwork. Man, we should have busted the U-turn and caught that. Man, bro, turn around, bust a U-turn. Dirt bike senses. Bang, 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 bang. I had to throw a little tune for him so he could hear and bust a U-turn. Oh, he willing that joint. He clocking. He's standing on the seats. He knee knocking. These are all like little moves that I'm saying here. The knee knock, the dancing on the seat. Oh man, yo. Listen, let me be completely honest with y'all. I got a series on my page called Street Scrapers. It's a really rough, raw dirt bike series, right? This was around the time when the bike life culture started evolving. This is back then, when, like a little shortly after when B-More and Philly was beefing. Believe it or not, Philly and B-More was beefing. Now they homies. Now Philly and B-More love each other. But at one point or another, they had like a soft core beef. So around that time, you know, B-More was putting out these videos on a regular basis, but they wasn't doing no storytelling with it. They wasn't you know, telling a narrative. They were just, you know, doing Willie videos, killing it. They were just putting some music on it, and that's it. And they might talk a little trash at the beginning, might talk a little trash at the end, but that's what their videos look like. So I came from a cinematography background. I went to college for film. I have a degree in film. I've always wanted to be in the movie industry at some point or another. I backed off of that lately, but I wanted to be in the film industry, and I like to shoot things cinematic, in a cinematic sense. I still have that knowledge, still have that skill, still have tons and tons of tools and equipment to do so, right? So I wanted to create something cinematic, but related to bikes. You know, I had a bunch of homies. Shout out to 450 Lex. Shout out to Gmo. Shout out to the whole squad from Philly that, you know, especially the whole the Hancock and Cambria posse crew, which, you know, I used to hang around, right? And they all rode, and everybody rode. I used to be with a bunch of homies that rode, you know, Boogie and a bunch of other people, you know, Brat rode. I got footage of Brat before he was Brat, when he was just Angel. He's on the Street Scraper series, right? So anyway, when I started that Street Scraper series, if you guys look at the introduction of that little, it's a ghetto series. It's not like the best. I'm not gonna pretend like it's the most hottest shot series in the world. But at its time, in 2011, 2012, shout out to Mikey, Reckless Life, RLD Sammy, the RLD Twins, you know what I mean? Kevy Kev, and all them from Camden. They were on the first episode. For its time, in such a primitive age, it was fresh and it was raw, and it was reality at its finest. That's what I used to like to call it, because none of it was structured. At the time, it was cool, right? If you look at that introduction, right? We're passing Smallwood Street. If you look at that little animated introduction, I think I only did like 9 episodes, and then I discontinued the series because it was hard to try to, like, I wanted it more controlled than what it was. We're passing Pulaski Street. I wanted it more controlled than what it was. To me, it was too loosey-goosey and all over the place. I couldn't capture cinematography at its finest. But, you know, I still ran with whatever I could at the time. If you look at that introduction, it's a little animated segment, and in the beginning, I'm that voiceover that says, we have a bunch of young men waving their arm around like some sort of monkey or something. That was me. That was my voice, and I tuned it with like a little. I think I use I use like GarageBand, like an iMac with some cheap software and a microphone, and I just, you know, I try to be creative. I was just trying to be creative. I was trying to be innovative at the time. You know, I'm the type that I like to, you know, think outside the box. So Even though I had a segment for 52 episodes for 52 weeks straight called The Box on my page, which was an unboxing series for filmmakers, digital filmmakers, for indie filmmakers, you know what I mean? But that's a different story. But that intro, waving your arm around like some sort, no, they're waving their arm around like some sort of monkey or something, and then you heard the cop sirens and all that. I edited all that. I put all those sound effects together. Look at the law. I put all those sound effects together. Go ahead, sir. You are more than welcome to go. Go ahead. OG, triple OG. Yeah, you know me. You don't want to go, bro? All right, it's cool. I was gonna let you go, dog. But yeah. So that voiceover was inspired by the Be More bikers. They was the ones that inspired me because they were the first ones that I saw. People in Philly started doing it. I ain't even gonna fraud. People in Philly are nice for waving their arm around. I'm not gonna say. Who knows if people were waving their arm like Doug DeMocos in the 1970s, who was doing dirt bike wheelies back in the day. Look at this painting on my left with all the people wheeling. That's hot. That's hot. Who knows if back in the 70s, 60s, people was wheeling and letting go of their hands. But hey, Be More was the first ones to do it on camera and show it to the world. That's from what I know, to my knowledge. All right, Doug DeMocos does have footage of doing it. You know what I mean? But it's cool. Doug DeMocos don't count right now. We're talking about people who grew up in the hood and low income environments, who's growing up in poverty with no way out, and they use the bikes as the way out. You know what I mean? So Be More was the ones that inspired that, because I remember seeing that and I'm like, damn, like that's crazy. And you know, in a lot of my comments that I used to get in my bike life videos, they used to be like, oh, these monkeys on my videos, not on anybody else's videos. The ones that I used to shoot, they used to call my homies monkeys, these porch monkeys. Why these people swinging their arm around like a monkey? Blah 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 blah. They used to talk down on our videos. So what I used to do was, you know, like, there's cops right at the tippy top, narcs. I see them on the covers. They bust a U-turn. Let me bust this left right here on Baker. We're on N Calhoun and Baker, North Calhoun. I keep saying N like it's just an N. The new Sandtown Market on my right. But yeah, so bro, that inspired me. And that was in 2010, 2011, the mid 2011. That inspired me, and I did that voiceover. And that's because J Rod Hard, our rider in Philly, we got a super sharp rider named J Rod Hard. We had a couple other ones that can do it too, like Pupo and all them couldn't do it. But J Rod Hard did it with style, and he still had his arm go, and he used to dance on the seat, and he used to do all that stuff too. And Rel used to do it too. Dirt Bike Rel, rest in peace, Dirt Bike Rel. You know what I mean? Like, he's on that big ride out that I have too on that page, and on my page. And people like that, Philly and Be More, inspired me to create that voiceover. So when I did that voiceover, you know, we got a couple gentlemen waving their arms around on some sort of, and I said they're on dirt bikes and ATVs, traveling. I freaking made some type of voiceover. I don't remember because it's been damn near 10 years ago, 9-10 years ago. But thanks to Be More, that voiceover came to fruition, you know, and I give them their props. Like, you know, I got to give props when due. They inspired the nation, the United States, and they inspired the world. But on the same strength, I gotta say that we're making this right on Pennsylvania Ave. I gotta say that as well as them inspiring us, I'm sure that people from New York, people from Philly, people from Chicago, people from LA, people from, you know, people in Arabia. I be seeing the people from the Middle East passing Gold Street. We got another beer and liquor spot on my left. Oh man, there's an overabundance of liquor and beer spots. But I know that there's people from the Northeast passing School Street. And not from the Northeast, from the Middle East. They be doing crazy stuff on bikes that I ain't ever seen. At the time, it was fresh and it was raw and it was real. Another Wonderland Liquors. Damn, a block away from each other. Another liquor spot. Let's make this left right here on Bloom. What's up? Bloom Fuel Productions. The young homie from Philly. The youngster who's going to be a young Scorsese or like Steven Spielberg, or there's another one, the dude who shot White Man Can't Jump. I can't think of it right now, but yeah. So yeah, man, you know, shout out to Rosati, shout out to the whole gang, to, you know, all the Philly cinematographers, to all the homies, you know, that like been like doing it from their heart, from their heart. You know what I mean? Even shout out, we're on Division, Bloom and Division. Even shout out to the homie Mr. Business Productions. You know, I remember when I did an interview of him, which ended up getting lost, but I did an interview of him. My hard drive got messed up and the footage got corrupted. I still got the hard drive. I might be able to, it'd be interesting to see if I can you know, revive it. But that hard drive staying in my possession until I can find the footage to get it off of it. But when I interviewed him, he even before he ran with what he ran with, he asked me when we was on the pier in Philly, right under the Ben Frank Bridge. He asked me, he was like, "Yo, Toon, do you think it's like solid if I run with this bike stuff?" And I explained to him that I wasn't getting no compensation from it. I was struggling. I wasn't making no bread from shooting bike videos. So go ahead, bro. You're more than welcome to like run with it. But he had the respect and he had the audacity to talk to me about it when we were shooting. Which, you know, if you think about it, that was kind of thorough, and that kind of said where I was at in the place of bike life at the point. Right now, he's the most known name when it comes to the bike culture. I've been in music video shoots and young boys see me and they see me shooting and all that, and yo, what you shooting a music video? Yeah, Papa Willie, poo poo. Yo, you ever heard of the young boy? No, the young boys would be like, yo, you ever heard of the boy Mr. Business? I'm like, yeah, I actually know him. Like, I don't know him on a 100% personal level, but I did meet him. I spoke to him on several occasions, and I know of him, man. I did that little interview of him that got corrupted from the hard drive. But anyway, that goes to show you where my place at one point was, you know, and shout out to Third Eye Productions, and there's a couple other dudes. A Butter from New York, Shady Flick. I can't talk about a Be More ride out and none of that without Shady being in the picture, even though Shady got a lot of mixed controversial energy connected to. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you go. Even though Shady got a bunch of mixed controversy next to her name, you know, some people talk highly of her, some people talk poorly of her. She never gave me a reason to talk poorly of her, so you know, she's a queen in my eyes. She got a lot of vintage footage from Be More. She got a lot of classic footage from the Be More legends. You know, she was doing that free. I remember she was telling me she was spending a bean. Like when she came to Philly a couple times, she would rent a car, a bean. She would spend the toll money. She would spend the gas money, food, this, that, and the third. And she would come and record people for free. She don't charge people. That's the reason why I fell off of the bike culture, because I wasn't making bread off of it. And I was spending a lot of time and energy bringing my expensive equipment to the scene, and I wasn't making any money. And I'm struggling. I was a struggling artist trying to, have a degree, and I wanted to put my degree to use, but I wasn't making bread from it. Now, mind you, there's some people who were able to make a living from the bike culture, such as the young homie Brap. You know, like I said, I got footage of him on my page when he was just 15 years old, before he started vlogging. I've been in touch with a lot of people before they blew up. And he was able to become very successful riding bikes. Riding bikes, something that was frowned upon, he made a living off of it. Now, make note that nowadays you can't really, nowadays the bike videos are demonetized because it's considered a dangerous act. You're breaking the law, passing Robert Street, driving down Druid Hill Ave. Yeah, you're breaking the law. It's illegal activity, it's dangerous, harmful, and all that stuff, like in the YouTube guidelines. But basically meaning they don't place as many ads in front of it. AdSense, that's how we get paid. We get paid off of ads and AdSense. So if the subject matter that we're touching is too controversial, too tricky, illegal, things of that nature, we won't make any pennies from it, any cents to monetize. So it's tough, we're passing Wilson Street. So I respect everybody who's out there doing it. I respect Be More. I respect all the other cities that followed. I respect all the cinematographers, all the content creators, both young and old, both male and female. I wish nothing but the best for this city. I hope it can come out of its struggles. I hope this city can get revived again. And I hope that some of the residents from the city, I hope these guys can be a part of the revision. Not have people come from outside entities, wealthy billionaires, millionaires, 100,000aires come here, invest here, and thrive off of what these people grew up around, because it's happened to me in my neighborhood, in my city, in North Philly. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, we have went well over our 1 hour mark. I try to keep these tours 1 hour long, but with that being said, thank you all for watching. This is the end of this tour. We did a little bit of Be More. We didn't cover the whole Be More. I didn't have any real historical knowledge or facts that I can provide you of the Be More community, but that's why I leave the Be More neighborhood, the Be More neighborhood. That's why I leave the comments open in the Be More tours and all tours. I leave the comments open so that you guys can share your thoughts, share your memories, share your history, share your knowledge in the comment section. So viewers across the World Wide Web who are watching this and reading the comments, because best believe they read the comments, y'all can school them on what's life like in Be More, on what hoods I passed, on any knowledge I missed. Don't come down on me and patronize me and crucify me just know that I'm doing this in good heart and good spirit. And, you know, I hope you guys can find value in this footage 40 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now. You know what I mean? So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified when the next Be More video drop. Because I'm going to hit another one right after this. I'm going to try to hit as many as I can while I'm here before I go back to North Philly. And yeah, man, it ain't easy, but it's all out of love. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune 215, Tune Ski, Tuner, Tunism, Bad Tune, Tunage, Super Tune, Tunicalifragilistic Expialidocious, and I'm tuning out.